Hi and welcome to Dave Barlow Guitar, and in this video, this video is part 2 of the Paradigm, the Ernie Ball Paradigm Strings experiment. Well anyway, if you looked at the first video, you see that I put a set of Paradigm strings on a Les Paul. I didn't play them like everybody else did. I didn't, like, you know, pull them and tug them and make funny faces like everybody else did, because I obviously believe they are stronger strings when you put them on the guitar when they're brand new. Let's not, you know, beat around the bush about that. They are, as they say, better strings. However, what I was interested in is the longevity of the strings. Is that everybody on YouTube is talking about, you know, what great strings they are, how they sound, and how they tune up really easily, and how everything works great with them. And they are quality. If you look at these strings and the way they're made, even the windings at the end of the ball ends are really good quality. Can't knock it. Can't knock it. But anyway, longevity is what we're really interested in. And also behind the scenes, I've strung up the Flying V as well. And each guitar has done 2 gigs with those strings on. However, did those guitars make it through two gigs with them strings on? The V didn't, unfortunately. The V did. I got through halfway through the second gig, and the G string let go, which is very unusual for me because it's usually the D string that I break first. And with the Les Paul, that went for 2 whole gigs. I don't usually rehearse with that guitar, but I took it to a rehearsal, and first song in, it broke. I broke the D string on it. So it kind of lasted 2 gigs before the strings broke. So that's the breakage. Now, as far as oxidation is concerned, I was very surprised, because after the first gig on both guitars, I could see oxidation immediately. I wasn't surprised, because that's kind of no different to what my other strings, my normal strings do. They start to oxidize. You can just see where you've played the most. You can just see the darkening of the strings. And then after the second, basically after the second gig, I mean, we're talking, you know, change strings time. They were so black and cruddy. Even though, you know, I wiped the sweat off after every gig. Sometimes halfway through the gig, you know, when we stop for 15 minutes for a 15-minute break, we'll wipe the string. I'll wipe the strings then as well. So yeah. So after 2 gigs, they were done. Them strings were done. They were both breaking, and also they were basically what you call rusted. So longevity, they didn't do any better than any other string would do, as far as I'm concerned. They were no different from a pack of strings that cost me, you know, $3.50 or $5. They were no different. I would say that, you know, they felt better, they played better, they were a better quality string. There's no denying that. And they probably are stronger when you first put them on. But longevity, they don't cut it. I'm sorry, Ernie Ball, they don't cut it. Anyway, to cut a long story short, if you look at the first video in the comments, you'll see that Ernie Ball attempted to contact me. A guy put a comment on there from Ernie Ball saying, contact this guy Sean, gave me an email address, so he did. I contacted him and told him my problem. That was last Monday. Tuesday went, then Wednesday went, and I thought on Wednesday I'm gonna comment back to this guy on my YouTube channel and say, hey, this Sean hasn't come back to me yet. You can see all this on the comments. And he said, no, and he never said anything. But anyway, an hour or 2 later, Sean, fair enough, he emailed me. So he said, oh, tell me what the problem is. Give me pictures, send me some pictures and stuff like that. So I sent him some pictures of the strings, which I still have here, stuff like that. And I sent them all detailed pictures, which, if you look in the link below, I've put in a zip file. You can download that and have a look at them images yourself to see that I'm not lying to you, because me showing you you're not going to see the state of the strings on a video. So yeah, you can download that. That's all in the description. So I sent him that, and then Thursday went by and Friday went by. So I thought, well, this Sean's not come back to me about what he's going to do about these strings. So I sent a message on YouTube again. You can see that in the comments section on the original YouTube video. And I said, hey, this guy hasn't come back to me yet. Anyway, sure enough, an hour later, Sean comes back to me on an email, and he says, "Oh yeah, just give me your address, and I'll send you some new strings." So I went, "Okay, cool, that's great." But I sent an email back also saying, "Well, look, what happens when these break? Do you send me another set?" So I haven't had an email back from that yet. So it's taken a whole week in emails backwards and forwards in order to get them to, you know, send me a new set of strings, which is under their 90-day policy. And but the thing that I'm thinking of, that this could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. I don't know. The good thing is that every time I break and rust the strings, I just email this guy, right, and say, "Look, here's the images. Send me a new set." So I get free strings for life, which is absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much, Ernie Ball. Or they're going to stop sending me the strings, or say, "Look," or they're going to give me some kind of... We haven't got to that point yet. We haven't got to the point where they're going to say, "We can't send you any more strings, Mr. Barlow, because X, Y, Z." I don't know, so I can't give you that answer yet, and maybe when I get the answer from Ernie Ball, I'll give you the answer. As you know, I don't sell stuff on his channel. I don't sell guitars. I don't sell strings or anything like that. So I can say what the hell I want, and I'm not going to lose out on anything. Okay, so I'm telling you what's happening to me and how the strings affect me, and what I purchased these strings in good faith, and I paid 3 times the amount that I would do normally for a set of strings in order to solve the problem of having to keep restringing my guitar. I mean, if I can get a guitar string to last 3 gigs guaranteed, you know, I'll be happy to pay the price. But that's not the case. Anyway, so that's what's happened. Ernie Ball Paradigm. It is a paradigm. One word of warning. One word of warning is if you do break a string. Obviously, I've got warnings in the first video, so I'm not going to go over them. One thing I didn't cover is if you do buy Ernie Ball, you know, you'll need your receipt, but also you must have the packaging as well. I don't know about you, but I usually throw packaging away to get these out of the bin. But do not throw your packaging away, because you need that as part of proof when you send your strings back, or when you send them an email, or whatever it is they're going to do in order to give you your money back. I got a feeling that there's going to be a lot of guitarists asking for their money back because these strings are going to break within 90 days. Maybe I'm a one-off, I don't know. But you know, I don't want to get all negative about Ernie Ball, because they're a great company, and they make great strings. But in this particular instance, they've not come on top this time. Anyway, so that's enough from me. Hopefully that's some great information for you. Go and have a look on YouTube. Make your own mind up about Ernie Ball Paradigm strings. Give them a try anyway, because they might work really well for you. And with that, thanks for watching the video. Comment, you know, subscribe, do all that usual stuff, and I'll catch you later.